Little Copperkit, what are you doing on that tall little rock? I mean, that is actually just perfect. You, like, just the legacy of Copperstar. And there's little Copperkit up there on the tallest rock. Hello everybody, Saltsuit Ren here, and welcome back to more LifeGen, where once again we are back with the return of Wyvernclan, as we follow the life of little Copperkit, who is a long into the future descendant of Copperstar herself, the founder of Wyvernclan. And little Copperkit is apparently squeaky clean. That is adorable. Little Copperkit is not a reincarnation of Copperstar, but a descendant who has quite the legacy to live up to. Named in honor of Copperstar, we've been following little Copperkit for the past couple of moons now. And so far, everything seems to be going okay. We've got a little sibling named Hawkkit, who's wishing we could play more quietly. Oh dear. Sorry, Hawkkit, but we're just having a lot of fun, you know? And our leader, is this our leader? Goldstar, yes. I don't know why you're called Goldstar, maybe because of the eyes? Is apparently pranking another cat too. Goldstar, please. But, anyways. For those of you who might not know what LifeGen is when compared to ClanGen, LifeGen is a game where you follow the life of a single cat, and I was about to click on Copperkit, but I don't know where Copperkit has gone. Hello? Okay. You follow the life of a single cat, and whenever you hit next moon, like, most of the events will follow that cat. It also gives you the ability to speak to cats, which... Let's actually talk to Hawkkit, just so I can show you an example.
Hey, do you want to play Warriors? I'll be Firestar, the bravest leader ever. You can be my deputy Brambleclaw. We'll patrol the nursery, make sure no evil cats sneak in. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's just a leaf. Well, it could have been an evil cat. We're the best patrol ever. Let's play again tomorrow, okay?
It is just precious. You can also insult cats, but I don't think we're going to be doing that quite yet. I'm going to be seeing what Copperkit wants to do. I'm mostly going to be following Copperkit's story for this. Now, I'm also, the game has been updated a little bit since the last time I played. I think it's on 0.4.6 now, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm still on 0.4.3. The most recent updates are, like, based on, like, murder and stuff, which I have no intentions of getting into at this time. We will see what Copperkit wants to do, is the plan. And I don't think Copperkit is interested in murdering anybody at this time, so we're gonna avoid that. We do have another cat here named Buchito, who has a deep dark forest bond. Not sure how a kitty pet, a former kitty pet at least, became so deeply tied to the dark forest, but I don't think little Copperkit knows about that, so we're not gonna worry about it. We'll see what Buchito does through Copperkit's eyes instead. And that's what we're going to be doing, is we're following this entire story through the eyes of Copperkit. Seeing what Copperkit's life is going to be like, seeing how Copperkit grows up. We're trying to build Wyvernclan back up to its former glory is another thing. Not that Copperkit really knows much about it besides from, like, stories and stuff. But if you're not familiar with my old Wyvernclan series, the clan was huge, like several pages long, but now it's very small, and most of the cats, like, are elders or injured and can't even patrol or are young. There's... whatever happened to Wyvernclan, I don't even know if I know. You guys can help me make stuff up for, like, what might have happened to reduce Wyvernclan's numbers so drastically. But anyways, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and jump into seeing what happens next, shall we? Alright, it is now Greenleaf. In the forest's edge, an owl hoots eerily. The sound sends a shiver through your fur, drawing your eyes to a silhouetted figure in the distance. Ooh, okay, so we're a little spooked by an owl. That's fine, that's fine. One day, Raindusk and Loachman take turns teaching about different prey. You learn about their smells, sounds, and tracks, feeling a rush of excitement with every new discovery. It's your first step towards understanding the life of a warrior, and their gentle guidance fuels your eagerness to learn more. Aw. So I think we're doing okay there. Let's see, there's births and deaths. Buchito is dead. Okay. It says that Buchito has taken their place in StarClan. I might move Buchito to the Dark Forest, because Buchito did have a deep Dark Forest connection. I don't know if cats will automatically go to the Dark Forest, but I'm gonna... If Buchito's not already there, I'm gonna move them to the Dark Forest. I don't know what Buchito's life was. We didn't really get to know Buchito anyway, so I'm not that broken up about it. I think that's also health related, or... Okay, Buchito died right off, but then Moonpaw is healing up. Okay. Relations. Let's just find stuff related to us, shall we? We're not focusing too much on other cats. We're focusing on ourselves because we're a little kit who... We're looking at this through the eyes of Copperkit. Okay, down here I'm seeing some stuff. Okay. Copperkit finds the way Echo Wisp acts increasingly uncomfortable. Oh dear. And that's a medium negative effect. We could potentially insult Echo Wisp to emulate that. So why don't we give that a try? This has been my first time insulting a cat, I think. You make me laugh. Well, okay, we're just little kits. I don't know. Okay, sure. Goldstar just told Copperkit a hilarious joke. Okay, that's good. Fruit Talon is telling jokes about Copperkit? Fruit Talon, why would you be doing that? And Longcinder sees that Copperkit's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they'd like to swap. They agree happily, saying that they like that one better. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is when it comes to talking, I'm gonna be focusing on, like, events and relationships. So, a medium positive effect. Let's go ahead and talk to Goldstar then, because we're apparently getting along with Goldstar. I don't know if Goldstar is actually gonna tell us a joke. I've also gone ahead and, like, tried adding some events to certain stuff, but, I don't know. Hello there, little kit. You seem to be growing stronger each day. Play hard and learn well, my little friend. The clan's future rests in paws like yours. Be obedient to your queens and respect your elders. They have much wisdom to share. Never forget, each of you may be small now, but in time, you will be our protectors. Alrighty then. Not really a hilarious joke, like it said, but that's fine. Let's see. Fruit Talon, we're gonna insult. So, Fruit Talon, come here. I am not happy about you telling jokes about me. I'm just a little kit. Why are you insulting a kit? What's wrong, little one? What's wrong is that you are telling jokes about a poor little baby kit. Why would you do that? That's so mean. Why are you telling jokes about a little kit? That is very rude, actually. And Longcinder. Let's chat with Longcinder, shall we? Longcinder gives herbs to an injured loner. Okay, Longcinder's a medicine cat. I need to remember who is in what role. So... Oh, you are a curious little one, aren't you? Sneaking into my den again to explore. I see that twinkle in your eyes. You remind me of myself when I was a kid. I feel like we already got this one. I'm pretty sure we already got this event. But remember, young one, this den isn't just for fun. It's a place of healing and rest. The herbs here, they aren't just leaves and flowers. Each has a purpose, a role to play in keeping our clan healthy and strong. See this leaf? It's called yarrow. It can help a cat vomit if they've eaten something poisonous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this exact same spiel again. I'm gonna just kind of click through. You guys can pause and read if you want to, but I'm pretty sure, like... I'm pretty sure Copperkit's gonna be, like, kind of yawning at this point, because this is the exact same spiel we've already gotten. Yeah, maybe one day you'll be the one teaching a curious kid about the ways of Medicine Cat. Yeah, I'm not sure. We've already gotten this entire spiel. That's fine. Anyways, now we've gotten all that done. Let's go ahead and see what Copperkit gets up to on, like, just a little bit of exploring, shall we? You find a shiny pebble near this small, bubbling stream that runs through the camp. Oh? You attempt to pick up the pebble, but it slips from your grasp and rolls back into the stream. Oh no, not the pebble! Oh, well, I'm sure we'll find the pebble again someday. Meanwhile, it also says that Copperkit recently took a tumble off a log. Oh no, little Copperkit! I'm sure you'll be fine, though. Copperkit seems to be a little bit clumsy, but you know what? I just think that's very adorable. So let's go ahead and move on. You mean apprentice for the first time. They're so much bigger than you, but they show you a cool trick, batting at a leaf to keep it in the air so it doesn't hit the ground. Okay. One day, Raindusk shows the apprentice's den while Loachmoon watches with a warm smile. Though it seems big and somewhat intimidating, the prospect of joining the apprentices soon fills you with excitement. Their presence reassures you, reminding you that they'll always be there, cheering you on every step of your journey. I actually feel like this could go hand in hand. Like, our parents are showing us the apprentice's den, and that's where we meet some of the apprentices who, like, might be kind of playing around in there, and they're like, oh hey, you're one of the kids, right? Let's go ahead and play around. But I think that's very cute. Ceremonies, though. Hazelfur gives Wildpaw a friendly nudge when the leader calls the young cat's name. They watch with pride as Wildpaw steps forward to receive their new name, Wildshade, and are honored for their independence. Oh, okay. So we could be like, would we be meeting Wildpaw before they become Wildshade, maybe? That could be something. Like, I don't know. Or maybe we're meeting, was it Moonpaw? Whoever, I'm pretty sure Loachmoon has an apprentice. Who was it? Moonpaw, yes. We might be meeting Moonpaw. That could be it. Anyways, relationships time. Let's find where we are. And Copperkit wants to plays Moss Ball with Goldstar. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll see how that goes in a moment. Moonpaw said something that rubbed Copperkit the wrong way. Oh no, I was hoping that we'd be getting along with Moonpaw. We'll both talk and insult Moonpaw and see how that works. Fruit Talon is really surprised that Copperkit's life isn't as easy as they thought it was. Oh, that kind of... we could put that, like, hand in hand with the previous moon. Maybe Fruit Town was thinking, like, our life is so easy because we're a descendant of Copperstar herself. And, like, that's kind of what the joke is, like... was, like, something to do with, like, our lineage and how, like, maybe... like, we're so clumsy compared to Copperstar because we haven't been doing so well when it comes to our little exploring patrols and stuff. Modelflake appreciates how Copperkit always seems to ask how they're doing. Aw, okay. Well, let's go ahead and go through all this, so... starting with Goldstar, let's chat. Ah, my leader ceremony. That was quite an experience. There's something about standing... yeah, I've seen this one before as well. I'm hoping that... I'm pretty sure that in a couple of updates, when it... I'm pretty sure it's planned for, like, version 0.6, that there's going to be new dialogue added. I've also been trying to add some of my own, and I'm not seeing any of it, but at the same time, it's mostly chatting with, like, the leader and Medicine Cat, and I mostly added stuff to the warrior as opposed to the other stuff, but... anyways. When it was over, I felt different changed. Yeah, this is all the same stuff that we've already seen. Anyways, we chatted with Goldstar. And yes, if it is something that we've already seen... especially if it's something like overly inspirational, I'm probably gonna skip through it. Anyways, Moonpaw said something that rubbed us the wrong way. We're gonna chat with you first, because like, hey, you were playing with us in the apprentice's den. You're showing us a cool trick, so let's chat with you.
Oh, hello there. What are you doing? Play fighting? So who are you pretending to be, Copperkit? Leader, you might just be one someday with your skills, but first you have to train hard and become a warrior. I'm nearly one already. Do I want to be leader? Maybe. I'm not sure. Looks like a lot of work and responsibility, and I don't want to be too ambitious because then I certainly won't become one. It's also an honor to be a warrior, let alone deputy or leader. Oh, my mentor's calling me. Bye, have a good day.
Your mentor is my dad, so it's fine. But then, like, apparently you said something that rubbed us the wrong way, so we're gonna insult you back.
I think I smell sour mouse. Oh wait, it's just your attitude.
Maybe that was the insult, actually. Let's see. Fruit Talon, let's chat with. Hello, small one. Have you been practicing your listening skills? They're just as important as a sharp claw. Do you have dreams of the day you'll be a warrior? Or perhaps, like me, you're intrigued by the ways of the mediator? That's right, Fruit Talon is the mediator in the clan. So I'm kind of curious as to why you decided to make jokes about little Kit. Anyway. I see so much potential in you, little one. You'll do great things for our clan, I'm sure. Remember, it's always important to be kind and fair, even when you're playing. And also, it's not about being the biggest or the strongest. It's about being the most understanding. That is actually a good word of advice to be, like, it's more important to be understanding than, like, being super big or strong. And finally, Modelflake. Let's chat with Modelflake, shall we? I forgot for a moment I thought you had a collar. No, it's just a scar. Okay, well... You know, being a warrior isn't just about fighting and hunting. It's also about nurturing and protecting the clan. We're responsible for the safety and well-being of every kit, every elder, every cat in the clan. It's a responsibility that we must never take lightly. Every decision we make, every action we take, affects the entire clan. We must always be mindful of this. Our strength isn't just in our claws, but in our minds and hearts. Remember, a true warrior fights not because they hate what's in front of them, but because they love what's behind them. That is some good words of advice. Might go over a kid's head. I'll be honest, my ADHD is not retaining half of the inspirational stuff very well. So like, if it's more than like a few boxes of dialogue, it's just out of my head in an instant. That's the problem with this. Is like, I'm not able to retain half of what these cats are saying when it comes to like the super motivational, inspirational stuff, and especially if it's like a pretty long piece of dialogue. But anyways, actually I was going to move Buchito to the Dark Forest. You're not in the Dark Forest, but how do I move you to the Dark Forest? Dangerous. Exile to Dark Forest. Is distraught after being sent to a place with no stars. You have a deep Dark Forest bond. You shouldn't be that distraught. But anyways, time to go on an adventure, little Copperkit. A group of kits, or maybe just our sibling, invites you to join their great adventure, a journey to the edge of the camp. Alrighty, let's go on this grand adventure. You bravely embark on the adventure, but accidentally wander too close to the warrior's den. Your mission is cut short by a stern lecture, oh dear. Well, we tried. Anyways, let's go ahead and see another moon. Raindusk and Loachman encourage you to speak with the elders about the different paths you can take when you become an apprentice. Your head starts to feel like it's going to explode after you learn about what each role, warrior, medicine cat, and mediator, entails. So we should probably, I'm going to take this as a sign that we should speak to every elder, at least. And yeah, we're 5 moons old. We need to start deciding what our next role is going to be. But yeah, Fruit Talon might be a mediator, but is also an elder, so let's chat with Fruit Talon. The role of a mediator. It's not an easy one, you know. I often find myself caught between disagreements, trying to find a resolution that suits all parties. It's a delicate balance. See, this is one of the times when inspirational dialogue actually fits, because like we're trying to like learn about all the different roles that we could take. I constantly question myself. Am I being fair? Am I favoring one side over the other? Am I truly helping to resolve conflicts, or am I just stirring the pot more? Some days it feels like I carry the weight of the whole clan on my shoulders. Each decision I make can ripple through the ranks, affecting relationships, duty assignments, even morale. And the doubts, they never stop. Even when things calm down, I can't help but wonder if there was a better way to handle the situation, a solution I didn't see. It's a daunting task, and some days I wonder if I'm cut out for it, but at the end of the day, I remember why I took on this role. It's about keeping the peace, building bridges, fostering understanding, and for that, it's worth it. Okay, that's interesting to know, but might seem a little scary to us because of all the, like, self-doubting that you're talking about. Like, are we gonna make good decisions? Are we cut out for this role? Is this something we want to do? Maybe not. Alright, next, let's take a look at Lavender Spots here. Lavender Spots is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Let's chat with you. Oh, Kit! You've got the spark of a future leader in your eyes. I can see it. Just remember not to trip over your own tail when you run too fast. Future leader, huh? So, Path of a Warrior? Watching you play and scamper about the camp takes me back to many moons to when I was a kid, full of energy and causing mischief. Enjoy these days. Do you know what the warrior code says about tickling an elder's nose with a feather while they're sleeping? No? Well, I suppose we should be grateful for small mercies. Is that even in the warrior code? I don't know. I hope you're paying attention to the tales we tell. They're not just stories, they're lessons. And sometimes they're made up to keep you entertained. You'll figure out which is which. I mean, we're also, like, almost about to become an apprentice, so I'm sure we're getting a little closer to figuring out which tales are true and which aren't. And remember, Kit, the greatest warrior is not the strongest or the fastest. It's the one who can catch a mouse without giving away their own shadow. That is actually a fair point. So it's about being clever, I suppose. And Echo Wisp, let's chat with you, shall we? I remember a tale from when I was your age, about a curious kit named Moonkit. Moonkit? Moonkit was adventurous, always wandering off and disobeying the queens. One day, she went too far into the forest. You're not talking about Moonpaw, are you? Or is this just a made-up Moonkit? Despite her courage, she wasn't ready for what the forest held. She ended up cornered by a fox. If not for the timely arrival of a warrior, she wouldn't have made it. Oh dear. So remember, young kit, listen to your elders. They might seem strict, but they only want to keep you safe. Obeying rules isn't a sign of cowardice, it's wisdom. Take that lesson from Moonkit's tale. Okay, sure. So we got some encouragement towards being a warrior and some towards maybe not? I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and find our relationship events. Copperkit thinks Moonpaw isn't very considerate of others. Well, that's rude. And Longcinder gives Copperkit bitter herbs on purpose. Oh, come on, Longcinder, really? That's 2 insults to do, then. Moonpaw, what's your deal?
Hey, be nice! When you're an apprentice, your mentor won't let that slide!
Yeah, sure, but you were rude first, I think. And Longcinder, what's your deal? Such a sharp tongue you have, little kit. Know that some words have the power to hurt just as much as a sharp claw. Well, fine. I mean, you shouldn't have given us bitter herbs on purpose anyway. Like, that, I mean, it's your own fault. Geez, some cats are just super rude, aren't they? Oh, is this? Oh, this is Wild Shade. Look at him. He looks so cool. Look at Wild Shade here. Wild Shade just looks awesome. Anyways, time for another Kit's adventure. So let's go ahead and see what happens. One of the medicine cats is looking for a specific herb and you think you've seen it near the nursery. Could this be the very bitter herb? Could this be that super bitter herb? Oh dear. You attempt to locate the herb, end up pointing out a plain leaf with no herbal use. Despite this, the medicine cat appreciates your eagerness to help. Yeah, I don't think that was actually very helpful. But yeah, okay. Anyways, I think our final moon could be potentially us becoming an apprentice. Or I could hold off. I could end the episode here and let you guys vote for what Copperkit should become. A warrior, a medicine cat, or a mediator. I'm personally leaning towards warrior for Copperkit, if I'm being honest. But maybe you guys have a different idea. Should Copperkit become a warrior? Should Copperkit become something else? Who knows? I'm actually probably going to leave this here, yes. And let you guys help me decide what Copperkit's future should hold. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to go ahead, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so, because it really does help out the channel. And I will see you guys in the future. Stay safe out there, everybody.